Hello and welcome to episode 99 of my playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, where I will not be using Paragon or Renegade interrupts or Charm or Intimidate dialogue options. I'm gonna try to get through the rest of the Citadel today, and check see if there are any side missions left to do, and head to Ilium. We'll see how much we can get through. I don't think there's gonna be anybody here to talk to. I mean, he's still there, but I've already talked to him.
Hey, I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Aria.
Alright, Hospital.
Yes, I'm seeing increased turnout as well.
Hey, Commander. I just wanted to say thank you.
Welcome to Serta.
Oops.
Thank you for shopping.
Hey, Commander. I just wanted to say thank you.
Just doing my job.
Hey, Quarians. They weren't here before. I don't think. I don't know if there's even anything to do over here.
Any improvement?
Yes, the counter agent is finally starting to kick in.
Yes, General Corellius should make a full recovery. He's already awake and responsive.
Oh! Hello? Oh, I can use this elevator. Citadel Tower. I don't remember. I think I already... Yeah, I completed that mission. Right.
With sincere gratitude.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we're done here as well. Did they remove the heavy... Did a mod remove the heavy breathing after sprinting for a long time? If so, great. That's... The breathing was annoying. Especially because even on male shepherd, it sounds like a female is breathing. I don't know if that's just me perceiving things wrongly, but that's what it sounded like to me. I think they just use the same breathing sound for both male shepherd and female shepherd. Okay, let's see.
urgently. Human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow. Dakuna, my home world. The Reapers have come. Holding sorrow. Our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with VI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
I will do my best. Well, I'm glad I checked around. I would have missed that. Okay, Purgatory Bar.
It seems the galaxy can't keep us apart. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
How's the rebuilding going on Omega?
People understand the first order of business is shoring up defenses. No one wants another invasion. So they're enduring valiantly, not that they have a choice. Once again, I am Omega.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
I like this music.
Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
But points off for attitude.
Shaira the consort.
Hot, I guess? Can we stop this? You're creeping me out.
Dalatras Linron.
Ew.
A lot of Quarians here now. Alright, let's see, where to next? CSEC. I think there'll be some people to talk to there.
I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
How the hell did you... Never mind. Tech like this, I don't care where it came from. I'll have my people run with this. When the war comes back here, maybe we can save more lives. Thanks again. If we can get it working, this jamming tech will make this place a lot safer.
That might be the only person I need to talk to here. Anyone in the bathroom? Nope.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties. Nice work.
Oh, I didn't mean to take that. Ugh, annoying. Oh, and now the elevator's in the wrong spot somehow. Great. Just great. Ugh. That sucks. Alright, well. Now I have to use that door. Or, I guess, potentially... this the one? That will probably take me to the elevator. Like, the other elevator. Yeah. Just use this elevator. Alright, let's go to the embassies. I've already been to the embassies, so I'll just take the embassies straight back to, CSEC. Alright, so now I'll just hug the left side and I should hit everything I missed.
Hey, Shepard. I have to admit, the place feels safer with you here. Everyone's walking around in a daze, or in my case, limping. And I wonder if we'll ever be the same. These are dark days for all of us.
You got your work cut out for you.
You and me both, Shepard.
Okay. There's probably nobody over here. Nope. Alright. Six feet to the elevator. Well, let's take the elevator again, and I think if I go left, I'll get to the City Commons faster. Just a normal trash can. That's odd. Okay, let's see. Is this the door to the Presidium? Yes.
The clutch is stabilized? Really? That is wonderful news, my sister. You wish to name the first handset after the one who helped us?
Welcome to Agor Munitions. Our customer service specialists are always shopping at Agor Munitions.
Anything useful?
We appreciate your visit.
Hello, Shepard.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Good hunting.
Well.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Power magnifier, I guess.
Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sport.
That's just clothes.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime discount.
Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
I've recovered the obelisk of Karza. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
You have? It's amazing. Thank you, Commander. That's going to help immeasurably with some very sensitive work.
Yeah, that voice does not match that body.
How's the translation going? Really? Excellent. Well, hopefully it unlocks more intel from the archive.
Also, did they change what he looks like in between mod updates? Because I don't remember him looking like that, but I might just be remembering wrong. Nothing over here, I don't think. It would be really nice if I could full speed run. While not holding guns.
I think I know which project you mean. And I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help. So, what were you able to pull from the inscriptions? Really? Excellent. I knew they'd find something.
Okay.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Nothing of interest.
Welcome to Elcos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Nope.
Please visit any of our Elcos Combine affiliate branches for any and all personal needs.
I think this is going to be a trip where there will be nobody to talk to here, but we'll see. Holding area. Still here? Or is that someone else? So laggy.
Hey there.
Hey.
Looking mighty low. You okay? Anyone been bothering you?
No, it's not that. I'm fine.
Ah, I see. So, any news?
No, their shuttle must be real slow, that's all. I think they're okay. They promised they'd come get me, no matter what they had to do. But it's been so long.
I don't know, kid. I'm sure they'd be happy knowing you're safe.
It's just, I miss them. I miss them so much.
For the first time since the Rachni War, the Asari homeworld of Thessia has been attacked by alien forces.
You thought I was bluffing, didn't you? Are you kidding me? I know. You don't have to say anything, but I'm about to make my comeback. About time.
Thank you, Commander. I've gotten food for my family, and for some of the others who are trapped here, too.
Are you kidding me?
I come pre-installed with a flight sim of the SSB Normandy.
By Reaper forces, refugees
Nice.
from Kuna are fleeing to the Citadel.
There's so much desperation here, but everyone is staying civil. Gives me hope.
Reaper forces have claimed the Argus road cluster after heavy fighting. Reports also have them entering the Perseus Bay of near. Welcome to Batarian State Arms. Thank you for your patronage.
Nothing worth it.
Refugee camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources. The Council reports that food shortages may have.
Alright, Honor Intimacy, and then I think I'm done. Hanar, I guess, anyway. Hey, cool, yeah.
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Kreos. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms, and others as a father, devoted to his son. Though his life took him to very dark places, Thane cared for the better angels of our nature. Even when he was terminally ill, he ran through worn-torn streets to reach me because he knew I needed help. You all know the results of that day. An assassin, a professional criminal, gave his life for his galaxy. And now he can rest. Would anyone else like to speak?
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered everything, even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be a nervous wreck. Thane kept it under control.
It's strange, but the last word I'd label Thane with is assassin. We covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few organics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Kolyat, do you,
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways, said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
Looks like people are starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
I don't know if I'll be as philosophical about it. It's still kind of raw.
I understand. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the Counselor.
About what?
He is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Kepral's syndrome, it would be them.
If you need someone to hold the Counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
I appreciate the offer, but Counselor Valorn has recently orated about funding science during wartime. My odds are good. Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help, more than they hurt. Until we meet again, Commander.
Alright, let's see here. Time to head back to the Normandy. There wasn't a quick travel option around here, was there? I don't. I'm just wasting. Oh wait, news terminal. Nope, that's not what I want. I'm just wasting time. I should just go. Okay, Normandy docking bay. Ooh. Alright, do I have anything in the codex that I missed? Looks like no. We do have war asset updates.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Uh-huh. Ken Raydor Vastabra. Thank you. From Ken Raydor Vastabra. Commander Shepard, I don't know if you remember me, but you helped me leave Omega and continue on my pilgrimage. I just wanted to thank you for everything you have done for our people. After I left Omega, I returned to the migrant fleet for some discarded engine schematics I had found and have been working to apply them to some of our ships. We recently had a major breakthrough and have begun outfitting them into our drive cores. I know I can never fully repay you for what you did for me, but I have volunteered to serve on the Normandy. Maybe that's a start. Keela Salai. Ken. Javik, your assistance. From Javik. Commander, I have received an interesting proposal that I wish to discuss with you. Meet me outside the casino at the far end of what these primitives call the Silver Sun Strip, although it isn't made of silver or near a sun. Stupid primitives. Alliance Command, Elcor Extraction. From Stephen Hackett. Commander Shepard, I understand the Elcor ambassador has personally petitioned you for help on Dakuna. The Elcor are pushing through other diplomatic channels to get our aid. We could deploy the 5th Fleet to give cover while their flotilla extracts as many of their warriors as possible. It could be a Reaper trap, though. Enemy presence in the Fontes system is increasing. Either way, the Elcor heavy warriors would certainly be useful in retaking Earth. Senior staff are split on the idea. In any event, the Elcor will station their flotilla near Olten, Dakuna's moon, and deploy from there. Sincerely, Admiral Stephen Hackett. Deploy the fleet. Okay, war assets. Crucible blueprints. Let's see. The base of a Hesperia period statue is covered in Prothean writing. Translations have proven useful to engineers working on the Prothean device. Think that's what's new? Yeah. Okay, sorry. Is it a group of Asari commandos that were en route? Oh, no, here it is. Shepard passed a Reaper code fragment to Asari High Command. An isolated copy will help predict Reaper movements. Then we have this. Geth jamming frequencies upgraded the Citadel's automated defense systems. Alright.
Commander?
The Elcor homeworld Dakuna overflows with natural resources protected by law, from large deposits of precious metals to vast forests. The Elcor themselves live in rich grasslands near the equator. The majority of Dakuna's settlements are tucked within this belt, as the conservative Elcor feel little desire to build outside their comfort zone. Their twin capitals are for migrations from the wet season to the dry season, a tradition made obsolete by modern technology but still observed. After the destruction of the Elcor navy, Reapers moved in their ground troops to occupy the cities. This has taken longer than most civilized worlds, as the Elcor have spread out into smaller, distant settlements, reflecting their preference for close-knit family communities instead of densely packed cities. Alright, start scanner. That's a lot of war asset updates. Yeah, it looks like I'm ready to go over here. Before I do that, I'm going to read the war asset updates. Wrong terminal. There we go. Alliance 5th Fleet. The 5th Fleet provided cover support while Elcor ships evacuated a large number of their warriors. The Reaper response was punishing, but the fleet held their ground, ensuring a successful extraction. Elcor Flotilla. The Elcor Flotilla possesses a few cruisers and carriers, but its real value is troop transport. Because of their shape, the Elcor carry shoulder-mounted heavy weapons. VI-run systems handle reloading, targeting, and ammunition selection. It is not unusual to see a troop of Elcor soldiers toting rocket launchers, chain guns, and other intimidating weapons on their backs as if they weigh nothing at all. Elcor troopers. With slow movement and conservative psyches, the Elcor have developed a military force to offset these weaknesses while maximizing their greatest asset of immense strength. Utilizing heavy weaponry on their backs, they rely on sophisticated VI combat systems to choose between thousands of gambits that have been developed and refined over the centuries. Derisively referred to as living tanks for their stature and rough hide, they have often been dismissed for their demure nature and odd speech patterns. However, Alliance soldiers have formed a much different opinion. Those who have fought alongside the Elcor now call them the Big Sticks, noting that although they may be quiet, their large armament will settle any argument in their path. Elcor troops carry massive shoulder-mounted VI-directed weapons such as cyclic autocannons, missile launchers, and particle weapons. These units are devastating against ground forces, but their lack of speed makes them vulnerable when targeted by a harvester or other aerial attacks. Updated. A group of elite Elcor soldiers have been extracted from Dakuna, though they were reluctant to leave. There are very few Elcor family groups that can afford the expensive heavy plate armor that these elite troops carry, and even fewer who can handle it. The suit is fully self-contained, using Mass Effect fields to reduce its weight. VI-enabled weapon systems provide platform support, including main guns, short-range cannons, and massive shield generators. And then I have a Codex update. Battle report. Evacuation of Dakuna. Friendly assets. Order of battle. Friendly assets. Systems Alliance 5th Fleet. Full fleet. 2 dreadnoughts, 36 cruisers, 3 carriers, 29 frigates. Normandy SR2. N7 Special Forces. L-Corps Flotilla. 7 cruisers, 14 frigates, 43 troop carriers. L-Corps 4th Army. 8,000 regulars, approximately 5,000 irregulars. Legionnaires of Jakuna. 500 armored troops. Losses. Alliance. Killed in action / missing in action, 14%. 8 cruisers, 5 frigates. L-Corps fleet, killed in action / missing in action, I can't speak apparently, 60%. 5 cruisers, 11 frigates, 12 troop carriers. L-Corps army, killed in action / missing in action, 58%. 47% of armored units. Yikes, the L-Corps lost a lot. Enemy assets, estimated Reaper fleet, 20 capital ships, 40 destroyers. Losses, approximately 4% killed in action / missing in action, 3 destroyers. Report as follows. The Reaper attack on Dakuna had initially stalled since the relatively scattered inhabitants and the sheer size of Dakuna prevented the Reapers from their usual tactics of immobilize and harvest. The L-Corps leadership was divided, the tribal chieftains indecisively debating their next move. The Reapers switched tactics and began herding the small family groups into a steadily shrinking area around the Thana Hapun spaceport. With 1 million refugees crowded into a small area and constantly afflicted by Reaper forces, the range of options rapidly narrowed. The evacuation began with an assault on the spaceport, clearing out the harassing thralls, spearheaded by the heavily armored legionnaires, fighting together as a single army for the first time in 10 generations. The troops made short work of the enemy. Once the Reaper ground forces had been squelched, the legionnaires moved out onto the plains to face the bulk of the Reaper horde, allowing the transport shuttles to land. By AIS's conservative estimate, the L-Corps were outnumbered at least 10 to 1. The sheer firepower of the VI-controlled heavy weaponry, coupled with the slowing effect of Dakuna's intense gravity, meant few thralls made it to the lines, and those were easily dispatched. A Soul Destroyer was directing the ground forces, its cannon the only real threat. A single enraged legionnaire, armed with disruption missiles, made it to point-blank range and fired on the destroyer. This suicidal act cracked the heavy shields and enabled the ground forces to bring it down. AIS is analyzing the attack in detail as a rare example of ground forces taking out a Reaper. The 5th Fleet had taken position in orbit, splitting into different battle groups. The majority of the Reapers moved to attack them as the most immediate threat, allowing the transport's time to begin evacuating the civilians. Various battle groups harassed the Reapers, then hastily jumped to FTL, while other groups used Dakuna's maps to slingshot fire around the planet. These tactics worked well until the Reapers adapted. The remains of the L-Corps fighting fleet were caught near the moon of Ultan, along with the second battle group. The group was lost with all hands. On the ground, 14 more destroyer-class Reapers arrived, engaging the defensive lines. N7 forces that had secured the port now ordered the L-Corps legionnaires to split their forces and organize a staggered retreat. The L-Corps, indecisive and reliant on VIs for direction, fell to confusion until an N7 engineer managed to fool their targeting computers into thinking that a new threat required them on the transports. Half the legionnaires retreated along with a good portion of the army. The remaining forces formed up into a line, holding for a remarkable time against the oncoming horde. The surviving legionnaires and other warriors boarded the transports, despite several ships being lost to enemy fire. It wasn't until they broke atmosphere that the L-Corps realized that their VI systems had been tampered with, and the bulk of the civilian families had been left to die. While some cultural artifacts were recovered, including the Code of the Ancients, this was of little compensation in the eyes of the survivors.
cyber attack. There's activity across most of the planet.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Then get to the shuttle and let's do this.
Okay, who do I bring? Let's bring Garrus. I haven't brought him in a while. I guess that's the best option. Here.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the Counselor gave you are for the Temple of Audemus. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Did Nesia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them. Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I remember your mother. She fought to break free of indoctrination.
And this brings all those memories back. What if Thessia faces the same fate?
Not for long. We'll find the catalyst and save Thessia.
I hope you're right.
Hey, buckle up! This one's gonna be tight.
This can't be happening. My home.
Looks bad, but we can't stay up here. We're exposed.
Let's get down.
Right.
Right.
Asari culture. Because of their long lifespan, Asari tend to have a long view, not common in other races. When they encounter a new species or situation, the Asari are more comfortable with an extended period of passive observation and study than immediate action. They are unfazed that some of their investments or decisions may not pay off for decades or centuries. Matriarchs can seem to make incomprehensible decisions, but their insight is evident when their carefully laid plans come to fruition. In interstellar relations, this long view manifests in an unspoken policy of centrism. The Asari instinctively seek to maintain stable balances of economic, political, and military power. Traditionally, Asari spread their influence through cultural domination and intellectual superiority. They invite new species of advanced development to join the galactic community, knowing that their ideals and beliefs will inevitably influence the existing culture. Oh, there's more? Asari religion. The pantheistic mainstream Asari religion is Siari, which translates roughly as all is one. The faithful agree on certain core truths. The universe is a consciousness. Every life within it is an aspect of the greater whole, and death is a merging of one's spiritual energy back into the greater universal consciousness. Siarists don't specifically believe in reincarnation. They believe that spiritual energy returned to the universal consciousness upon death will eventually be used to fill new mortal vessels. Siari became popular after the Asari left their homeworld and discovered their ability to meld with nearly any form of life. This ability is seen as proof that all life is fundamentally similar. Siari priestesses see their role as promoting unity between the disparate shards of the universe's awareness. Before the rise of Siari pantheism, Asari religions were as diverse as their political opinions. The strongest survivor of those days is the monotheistic religion worshipping the goddess Audemus. Like the Asari, the goddess cycles through the triple aspects of maiden, matron, and matriarch.
You must be Commander Shepard!
What about now?
Outpost Titan, running out of ammunition.
What if I'm Paragon?
Tell
That's
them
not
to
going
make
to
every
happen.
shot count.
You saw what
Eastern
happened.
perimeter reports they've been breached.
I can't end up like that.
Where are the reinforcements?
Now I need
Task
you to
Force
take a
Fedora,
breath and
requesting
relax.
reinforcements at Quad 091.
When you feel
Situation
something.
urgent.
I can't. There's nothing. What about now?
Same. Numb, like my leg isn't even there.
Damn it.
Commander, we heard... The barrier's been breached! Commander, we'll talk later! Get on that gun up there and do some damage! Somebody better get on that gun! Enemy targets on the bridge! Hold them back! I want that gunship prepped and in the air! Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers! Yes, ma'am! Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs. Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
What exactly were you told about?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
I know what that's like, but you have to trust the chain of command.
We're not even sure the chain still exists. So what are we doing here?
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact. Get that gunship moving! Now! I'm sorry, Commander. If your relic has lasted this long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough people today.
pulling the rest of them out.
No. If we don't get to that temple, Lieutenant, this will be the last you ever see of Thessia. You're witnessing the extinction of our entire race. This is the end.
And you really think you can stop all that from happening?
We've uncovered a Prothean superweapon. It'll win this war.
Prothean, huh? How do you know it'll finish the job?
It's the only chance any of us have got.
This is Lieutenant Curran. Hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia. Make it count.
I was here years ago to see the city burn.
The workhorse of the mercenary bands throughout the galaxy, the Mantis is a two-man vectored thrust aircraft that excels in close air support roles. Highly modular in construction, the Mantis can be reconfigured as a low-altitude gunship, a fighter, a high-altitude bomber, or even a single-stage-to-orbit space plane that can engage enemy craft around a planet or space station. The only role that the Mantis cannot perform is that of a true deep space fighter, as it has no FTL drive. First rolled off the assembly line in 2170, the Mantis remains in service in dozens of armies across the galaxy. It is most commonly used as air support in pitched ground battles in a configuration that sports two pods for Inferno PKRs, precision kill rockets, and chin-mounted M350 mass accelerator cannon. Its kinetic barriers, thermal decoy system, and electronic countermeasures suites make the Mantis far less vulnerable to surface-to-air attacks than previous generations of aircraft. Like most modern planes, the Mantis uses an Element 0 core to ease the load of the engines, with a mass effect field allowing it to take off vertically or hover in place, using minimum fuel. This also gives it far greater range and speed than the helicopters and jump jet aircraft that once filled its niche. A Mantis can take off from Baton Rouge, reach Moscow in a few hours, fly a ground attack mission, and return home before having to refuel.
Like this is...
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters. Watch it!
This has to end!
Stay angry. We'll need it to get through this.
Remember that, because here they come. Staggered approach. Try to use cover. Push him back!
Looks clear.
Then move! Get off the bridge!
On that building! We've got fire support!
Scatter and take cover! Watch the edges! Don't let them get around us!
That was a miss.
Keep an eye on our perimeter.
They just won't stop!
More of them ahead.
Ha.
That door ahead looks like our way out of this mess.
Oh no. Not those. Oh no. I hate those things.
We've got more of those mutated Atari ahead.
I hate them.
They really mean business, don't they?
Yeah. Die already. No.
Keep up the pressure.
That was a miss. Just take it out.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
There's a ramp here, Shepard. Might be our way through. I still can't face those things. My own people.
No one ever said the Reapers played fair. They hope to break our morale by turning our own kind against us.
Above us!
You look at something like that and you wonder where all the good in the universe is gone. Because it sure isn't here.
Ahead to the left. Snipers on the balcony.
They're sorry. We might be able to reach them.
Gun that Reaper didn't.
Never mind.
This is Specialist Kayla. Specialist Geneva was just killed by enemy fire. No sign of him yet. Enemy forces have tripled in strength. Watch your head!
How long can you hold out?
Now that you're here, as long as it takes. Can you really win this war?
We get to that temple and the Reapers are history.
Then grab some gear over here if you need it, and let's do some damage! Nice shot!
Feels like a kill zone.
Got one! You hit one!
Don't let up!
Go into cover! far from here. I can cover you. Go! Nice shot! That's the last of them. Get moving, Commander.
Toward the Reaper. It's a way out of here.
You suddenly feeling lucky, Tassoni?
No choice. This nightmare never ends.
The hell it won't. We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
Drinks will be on me. It's been so damn long in coming.
Watch it!
We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it.
What about the rest of your squad?
They're all dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
I know it's rough, but I don't see another way in without their help.
Have I told you how much I hate this war? Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. Is there anybody left on this frequency? We are in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way. Talon 5 inbound. Ground targets confirmed. Weapons are hot. Light them up. Talon 1, watch the jamming! Target acquired. I'm hit! The stabilizer blew out! This is Talon 5. Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it now.
Go, Commander! I'll cover you from here.
Commander Shepard, I've got your back.
Great, another one of those things.
Let's get you into that temple.
Next time we go to war, maybe the Alliance can spring for air support.
Move! Now's our chance!
No, where do I go? This way.
Watch out, more hostiles ahead.
Heads up, more hostiles standing our way.
much sacrifice. We have to make it worth something.
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
If they'll let us in. Looks like a security lockdown.
Alright. Oh, I can't save yet. I have to get in there. Okay.
Let me take a look. It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
Wouldn't expect that for a temple.
Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine.
Alright, now I can save. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. I'll finish the Ilium mission next episode. Be sure to hit like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to be kept up to date on future uploads.